My definition of a successful female leader would be a female that is doing all that she can to not only promote herself in the world, but other women and people in general.
For me, I think a successful woman leader has to do a lot with being influential to those around her, breaking the boundaries and expectations that those have put on top of her, and just really fulfilling what her true passions and interests are.
I think of a leadership style that comes from a place of empathy. It comes from a place of true collaboration, one where you build people up, and one where you are successful at getting teams to work well together.
What comes to mind when I think of women and girls in leadership is, advocacy for women and girls, for greater opportunities, for greater inclusivity in workplaces and schools and other institutions. And I also think about correcting injustices that women and girls overwhelmingly face.
I think women's leadership ties into everything because women naturally have a nurturing skill that we're able to multitask and do plenty of things that men and a lot of people assume that we can't do.
I think of my mom. She has pushed me to do everything that I have done today, even coming back to Barry as a student, a grad student now. She's a leader even without trying. Mothers are leaders without even trying.
Yeah.
As I came to Barry, I found that Barry was led by a woman, and there were several women leaders among the campus. And this was very inspiring to see them and to be able to think that one day I could be one of those leaders.
I started in SGA as a sophomore, and one of the biggest women leaders in my life at the time was Janine. She was the current SGA president at the time, and so she's the one that really pushed me into it.
Barry has just afforded us so many opportunities to dive right in, to meet new people, to network and make great connections that'll help us in the long run for sure.
I also think it's really important to recognize that, while things are not perfect in the United States, we still have work to do on gender equality. We do have a lot of advances that have been made, especially in the last 20, 30 years. We've had new laws passed, for instance, about domestic and sexual violence. We've had movements like Me Too. We have record women in Congress now. We have women running for the presidency. And so these are amazing advancements, and we should recognize those so we can help move forward with more of those and know that we have privileges just by being born in America. And many of our students are not born in America, and they bring this great, beautiful diversity to us so we can better understand what the plight of gender issues is in other countries.
Barry offers so many programs and so many extracurriculars that are open to all students, to all backgrounds, to all types. And I think it's important to get out there. And I think Barry has given me that sense of pride, or the sense of to want to go out there and try new things and
try.
Yeah, and be a better person and a better leader at that.
I'd like to be known for my leadership capabilities, my ability to help other people see the potential within themselves, but also help them as I would help myself. So I'm looking out for their best interests. I'm making sure that we all win together and we all succeed and all of our needs are met.
I would love it if I'm known as a leader who is kind, compassionate, passionate about what I'm talking about, and collaborative.
I want to be known as independent, but also someone that you can come up to and is willing to hear your ideas and work towards goals with you.
I don't want people to be afraid to come up to me and take advice if I have something to offer in that.
When you work in an environment where your voice is valued and you hold yourself accountable, and you're also open to taking on new tasks and new initiatives, there's really no limit to what you can do.
They can be in our position too. It's not some secret society, no, you too, everyone can be a leader.
Everyone, definitely.